All right. So there have been a lot of deaths that have been tracked so far. In Texas, given the freezing conditions and power companies deciding, fuck our customers. I know that we've got contracts with them, but we'll violate their contracts just so that we can save a couple bucks. And it left people in a state of frenzy and shock. And there have been a lot of stories coming out over the past 24 to 48 hours of people dying because all they wanted to do was stay warm. So I've got two articles here. 2 dead from carbon monoxide poisoning after using car for heat. Grandmother and 3 children dead in Sugar Land's house fire. So I want to read both of these articles because I think that they're extremely important. So, 2 people, including a child, were found dead Tuesday from carbon monoxide poisoning after a car was used to generate heat in a Houston home hit by a widespread power outage from a rare winter storm. Houston officers and firefighters responded to a welfare call to find 2 adults and 2 children suffering from carbon monoxide poisoning, the police department said Tuesday morning. A woman and a girl did not survive, while a man and a boy were rushed to a hospital for treatment. The names of the victims have not been released. Initial indications are that the car was running in the attached garage to create heat as the power is out. Cars, grills, and generators should not be used in or near a building, the department said in a statement. A deadly winter storm pummeling the country's south and midsection has left more than 4 million people without power in Texas as low record temperatures overwhelm the state's electric grid. So again, now you might think it's obvious that you shouldn't run a car in a garage, but not everyone is aware of that situation. Not everyone lives in the Northeast where you're regularly dealing with situations where you need heat, or where you you're taught, oh, this shouldn't work, it doesn't work, I shouldn't do this, I should do this. A lot of people in Texas do not know this information. This isn't colloquially passed down. This isn't something that they're really ever in a situation where they need to deal with. And a child is dead because power companies and Republican politicians decided, fuck them, whatever. They knew this storm was happening. They knew this weather was happening, rather, and they did nothing. They didn't preserve anything. They didn't ensure that power companies would keep power on. They did nothing. And children are dead as a result. So let's read this other story. Grandmother, 3 children dead in Sugar Land's house fire. 3 children and their grandmother died early Tuesday in a Sugar Land house fire, authorities said. The family may have been using a fireplace to keep warm after losing power, although the official cause of the fire remains under investigation. The Sugar Land Fire Department was dispatched around 2 a.m. to the 3200 block of Vista Lake Drive, where they found a house fully engulfed in flames, said Doug Adolph, the department's spokesman. 3 elementary-age children and an adult woman who was their grandmother were found dead in the home, Adolph said. When firefighters arrived, the mother of the children was outside the home with burn injuries. She is expected to survive. Now imagine, right? Imagine the world, right, of this mother who has to deal with not only her mother's death, which is hard enough on anybody, but her 3 children. Her mother is dead, and her children are dead because of capitalist power companies that just said, fuck it. We'll just cut the power off. They'll be fine. We'll save a couple bucks. It's ridiculous. The neighborhood was without power when the fire occurred, Adolph said. The family was trying to keep warm with a fireplace, according to posts on their social media accounts, Adolph said. Obviously, they were trying to stay warm. Why does it keep saying Adolph said, Adolph said, Adolph said? I'm sorry. It's just this is bad language. Bad writing. We can't say that's what the cause was. We just think we know they were using a fireplace. The fire remains under investigation. The house was a total loss, Adolph said. Jesus Christ. We already know who's talking here. My God. With historically frigid temperatures and widespread power outages, Adolf said, people should bundle up in layers, retreat to an interior room, and keep the blinds shut to stay warm. Residents using a fireplace should make sure the chimney flue is open. Maintain visual contact on the fire and do not fall asleep while the fire is on, Adolf said. This is the same. Okay, not even. Okay, it's just do not use an oven to heat the home and make sure a generator is well ventilated and outdoors, he said. Finally, he. Pronouns. They exist, folks. This is why pronouns exist. But anyway, again, I just want to say that these disgusting power companies, capitalist pigs, and Republican politicians, and even on the federal level, Joe Biden, where are you, bud? We knew that this weather was occurring. We knew what the power grid was like in Texas, right? Nothing happened. Children are dead. Now, again, imagine being that mother that has their 3 kids die and their mother die, and they were barely able to escape.